We're going to do SF9. Again, starting with my archetype deck because that's the best I have for personality. The only individual that is out is Shani. Since he was requested, I will do the others eventually. Individuals take a lot more time, can be a lot more draining because if they have any sort of abilities, it can sometimes be like hitting a wall. So sometimes it takes a lot longer. So, and I have other videos I'm doing. So you guys got to just be patient with the rest of them coming out. I will get to them. 6. Okay. 3 more. Actually, I want to pull this one. Okay. One more card. And we got one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 members. Alright. So I'm just going to say what we got here. We got God, Child Nature, Damsel, Trickster, Knight, Rescuer, Midas, Destroyer, and Hero/Heroine. Alright, let's start with God here. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the internal force within yourself and others. So someone who is very observant of others, very like just a generally good person with benevolence here and compassion. Like they're just someone who is very supportive of everyone. This could actually kind of be an older member, I feel, because it just the way he's sitting here just makes me think of somebody that's older, that get more mature. Child nature here is friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. This is someone who is could be an earth sign. This could also just be someone who has strong connection with animals. And there could be some sort of like type of ancestral connection with nature spirits, so like some sort of shamanism. So this would go way back in Korea, before like way back and kind of like oh, I forgot what it's called. Like back in like the ancient times, before Confucianism came in. I have no idea what this word is I'm looking for, but someone out there probably knows what I'm talking about. If you've like done anything on Korean history, somebody knows what I mean. And you know I don't quite know at the moment. Alright, we do have Damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Oh boy. Go check out Channing's reading. This could indicate, I don't think this is him, but this could indicate, as I said there in that reading, there was people that were trying to reach out to him currently because there's some sort of weird thing going on with love. This person in particular, I think, is very strongly trying to reach out because I think they've gone through similar situations since being an idol dealing with romance. So it's like they have a very clear idea of how romance should work when you're an idol. This is someone who's definitely dated. I don't know if this would have been public or not. This is someone who's definitely dated since becoming an idol. We also got the Trickster here, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So someone very unconventional, could dress kind of wild, like kind of out there, and it's just like you never quite know what to expect out of this person because they're constantly just throwing a curveball. I'm getting. They could also be like someone's like that. With their music can be very unexpected. So maybe this is somebody. For example, they could have like a lower register for their voice, but all of a sudden they'll hit like this super high note, and people will be like, "What? How did you do that?" Kind of energy. With this card. Yeah, I'm getting strong Scorpio energy. I don't know anything about this group. I don't know. I just know there's 9 members. So, um, yeah, that is what it is. All right. So we got the knight here, which is loyalty, romance, chivalry, love, honor. So someone who's very honorable, loyal, very traditional sense of romance and chivalry. Kind of like very old school type energy. So I'm thinking more of a traditional person by Korean standards here. I'm also getting kind of a traditional sense of masculinity. Um, so yeah, like it's just very traditional sense with this person. This is just how they were raised, so that like don't take that the wrong way. When I say that, it's like I'm not talking about toxic masculinity here. I'm just talking about the traditional sense of what a man should be, which I guess is a little toxic, but we're not going to go into that. That's all I'm getting for this particular person. We do the rescuer because this is the only one I think I might know exactly who this is because I've already done an individual. Which is provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectations of reward. If you go to Channy's video, this makes a lot of sense for him. Yeah, and this also kind of makes a little sense because with this rescuer, I also kind of get a feeling that when it comes to love, he kind of has a choice in people that he thinks he can help. Like he's someone who like tries to rescue people, not necessarily that they want to be rescued or that they can even be rescued. Because again, you can't save somebody who doesn't want to be saved. You can't help somebody who doesn't want to get help. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here. So this is definitely something he's going to have to work with because he's going to have to learn that you can't help everybody because sometimes people don't want to be helped. That's just a very particular message I'm getting and it's not even in the shadow, so it's just something particular. We have the Midas here. Entrepreneurial creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. So someone who's generous, someone who's I would say very original with their music or their sound, very creative. They could do songwriting for the group, perhaps. So yeah, they're just somebody who's very good at everything they do. We also have the Destroyer here. This could indicate to me someone who has an explosive temper here with the volcano, but not necessarily. This could also just be someone who doesn't put up with BS from other people, and they don't hold anything back, so they don't really have any major internalization, like they let things go, whether it might be kind of explosive to some people. This is this person not holding on to anything that is harmful to them. So I guess some people might see it as an explosive temper. This is also somebody who might be also through a transition, like going into a new stage of life. Yeah, there's somebody who like doesn't have a lot of toxic traits because they kind of let it all go. With the hero here is the last card. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So it's like this usually tells me whoever this is, being an idol, for example, is part of their sole purpose in this lifetime. There's somebody who is like has a lot of like drive, you could say, because like in this card, if you can see, there is people climbing a mountain. So I'm getting like there's been a lot of obstacles for this person and they've always overcome it because it was kind of put in their life to have these obstacles. So that's what the kind of energy I get from. I also see this person be kind of supportive and pushing the other members and being somebody who is very just someone who is very motivational for other people. Alright, so that's a lot of talking. That's a lot of people. This is partially why I haven't done any of the SM groups because there's too many mixes of people. There's so many people in groups. Like, if I did NCT, like, do you realize how many people that is? It's insane. Alright, so back on topic is we are going to look at, let's look at the future. What does the future hold for SF9? Okay. So we get... Alright. Let me see. I want to get clarifying card. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put that underneath that card. Alright, so first off, we start with the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia, old friends, and innocence. We got the King of Cups, which is non-toxic masculinity, emotional maturity, and compassion. We have the Ace of Swords, new ideas, breakthrough, realizing the truth. Wheel of Fortune, cycles of life and fate. Good luck. We do have the Five of Swords here, which is surrender, defeat, the cost of battle. And Two of Cups is mutual respect, love, and equity, or equality. Not equity, equality. Alright, so the Ace of Swords here is a good indicator for their future. I'm seeing a new album or something along that line that's going to be very successful. So that's going to turn out in their favor. Cycles of life here and fate and good luck, which means they will be successful because it's meant to happen that way. I do see them actually challenging the toxic masculinity that exists in Korea and everywhere in the world. They're definitely going to be challenging that. And they're not just doing it to be a rebel. They're doing it because they want to make a difference in this type of topic. It's, for some reason, there's some sort of personal thing with that. I don't quite know. The nostalgia, old friends, innocence. I'm not sure if there's like the ages of these members. Let me go look real quick. I want to see. So they're fairly young yet. Yeah, they have some. So they go from 1993 to 2000. That is a huge freaking gap. Like there's the like generational gaps there almost. So when did they come out? I don't know. I don't know anything about them. Like, can you... I don't know when they debuted. Oh. Well, it was just telling me and I clicked off, which is 2016. You know what this might actually be is maybe a, what is this? A, like, collaboration. That's the word I'm looking for. That might be what that indicates with... Interesting. Alright, so this Five of Swords, I know it sounds bad, but I don't think this is as bad as you think. Because we do get the Sun as the next card, which is success, optimism, and openness. So, and then we get the Six of Coins, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, and Seven of Coins. Six of Coins is about shared charity, shared wealth, and generosity. Four of Swords is mental overload, sanctuary, solitude. Eight of Cups is abandonment, walking away, disappointment. And Seven of Coins is persistence, manifesting ideas, hard work pays off. Alright, so now here's a potential here. There might be someone that does leave the group because of just the mental drain on them. And given that the Four of Swords is followed by the Eight of Cups, or this, I'm not even sure. Like, that's potential I see here. The other thing I see is they could also have to walk away from maybe a certain concept from an album because it is just too much. And it's just not turning out the way they want. That's the other potential I see. So I know there's like two extremes, but that's just what's coming up. So yeah, it's like there's a lot more suggesting that things like will be successful. I just think like they're just very drained at the moment. So they might have to shift ideas of what they want to be doing. That's the only thing I'm seeing here. Where'd the other card go? I lost a card. Oh well. So, I'm not too worried about their future. I think they'll be just fine. Again, there is some talk about manifestations, so there could be some strong manifestors in the group that are just making their own wealth kind of feeling. Yeah, let's just do this one. Getting a little tired of talking. Alright, 3 cards. This is their guidance. We got the Hunter, we got the Oracle, and we got the Guardian Angel. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Oracle, wait for important information. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. So this Oracle, this very specific message I'm getting is that this is dealing with contracts. I feel like they might think that they're kind of getting jaded in their contracts, but they just need to wait because I think something's changing there. Like they're missing important information on this particular issue. Guardian Angel is kind of telling me that there is like divine energy looking out for them. And again, there's some members that are facing a lot of like mental blocks right now, but they need to realize they're not alone. They have an entire group full of people that are supporting them. That's another specific message. This Hunter, this is talking about they need to figure out what they want and what they're afraid of. Like, because right now, like, fear is ruling them because they're not acknowledging their fears. That's one thing. And they also need to figure out what they want in their future so they can properly manifest it. So, yes, that is what I got for the SF9. And thank you guys for watching.